Hey, I'm Ricky McDonald back with another week of Ricky's RB Football Recap. This week was playoffs. The Bulldogs faced the Knights of Kalen in a rematch from last year's. On a rainy, windy night, the Bulldogs faced off against the Knights. It was a hard-hitting game. Kalen jumped off to a 14-point lead and never looked back. The Bulldogs battled to the end but could not stop the Knights' offense. The final score was 56-21. RB was able to move the ball down the field, racking up 191 passing yards and 128 rushing yards. The Bulldogs end up with a final record of 7 wins and 3 losses. It was the Dogs' best record in 5 years. Let's talk about the season. Leading the offense was quarterback Diego Gutierrez, 90 completions and 154 attempts for a 58% completion rate. He threw for 1,468 yards. Top receivers for the Dogs were Luke Kumskis with 35 receptions for 567 yards, Thomas Walker with 21 receptions for 488 yards, Anthony Petrucci with 20 receptions for 269 yards. The Bulldogs rushed for a team high of 1,714 yards. Over 9 games, the leading rushers were Diego Gutierrez with 54 carries for 537 yards, and Luke Kumskis with 48 carries for 267 yards. Mo Salem with 42 carries for 226 yards. The offense was able to put up some impressive numbers. Total offensive totals for the season were passing yards 1,786 yards on 206 attempts. Rushing yards was 1,714 on 294 carries. Neville Larson was 35 out of 38 on extra points for a 92 percentage. Leading the defense in tackles were Jack Avetti with 65, Jacob Busca with 41, and Max Almina with 34. The team sack leaders were Max Mantello with 3 and Max Strong with 2. The team leaders in interceptions was Garrett Anus with 3 interceptions, followed by Josh Gonzalez with 2. And Josh Gonzalez had 2 defensive scores. Next year, RB moves to the Upstate 8 Conference for all sports. Some other teams we will be facing are Gilbert East, West Chicago, South Elgin, Streamwood, Bartlett, East Aurora, and West Aurora. The Dogs will be joining some old foes in Glenbar South, Fenton, Elmwood Park, and Ridgewood. It should be a good season. I think with the returning players from this year's team and the upcoming sophomores, I feel RB will have another winning season next year. So tune in for next year to see how our Bulldogs do. Check in on November 29th when I bring you what's happening in Bulldog Wrestling. If you like my channel, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.